quiet spring morning in 1917, the world lost one of the most gifted musical pioneers, Scott Joplin, the man whose fingers danced effortlessly across the piano, creating melodies that defined an era, passed away in a New York asylum at just 48 years old. But first, hello there everyone. My name is Barbria Dion, and I am a singer, a songwriter, an independent recording artist, as well as a published author. I want this channel to be a place where you feel inspired, uplifted, and where you can discover stories that resonate with your soul. Now, before I get into this story, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when I upload content. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. Your support means the world to me. Now, let's get into it. His music had once filled dance halls and parlors, but by the time of his death, the world had begun to move on. Jazz was emerging, and ragtime, the genre he had perfected, was fading into a memory. But Joplin had foreseen this. "When I'm dead 25 years, people are going to recognize me," he once said. And he was right. Born on November 24, 1868 in Texarkana, Arkansas, Scott Joplin grew up surrounded by music. His father, a former slave, and his mother, a freeborn woman, worked tirelessly to give their children a better life. Young Scott showed an early talent for piano, and despite limited access to formal training, he developed a sound unlike anything heard before. In 1893, Joplin made a pivotal journey to Chicago for the World's Fair. The bustling fairgrounds, filled with innovations and new ideas, became the perfect place for his music to take root. Ragtime, with its infectious syncopated rhythms, was soon sweeping the nation. By 1897, Joplin was at the center of it all, earning the title King of Ragtime. His compositions like Maple Leaf Rag and The Entertainer became instant classics, their cheerful yet complex melodies captivating audiences. But Joplin was more than a composer. He was a visionary. He dreamed of elevating ragtime beyond just entertainment, crafting an ambitious opera, Tremonisha, in hopes of securing a place for black composers in classical music. However, the world wasn't ready. Tremonisha was largely ignored, and Joplin faced financial and emotional hardship. By 1916, his health had deteriorated. Neurosyphilis, a silent affliction, took hold of his mind, and soon the brilliant composer could no longer play as he once did. In January 1917, he was admitted to a mental institution, where he spent his final months in obscurity. When he passed on April 1, 1917, it seemed as though ragtime had died right along with him. But history had other plans. Decades later, in the 1970s, Joplin's music saw an unexpected revival. The 1973 film The Sting introduced The Entertainer to a new generation, its playful yet haunting melodies sparking a newfound appreciation for ragtime. In 1976, Joplin was posthumously awarded the Pulitzer Prize, recognizing his immense contribution to American music. Scott Joplin's story is one of brilliance, struggle, and an unshakable belief in his art. Though he didn't live to see his impact fully realized, his music endures, alive in concert halls, movie scores, and in the hearts of musicians and listeners alike. And for any child that has ever seen an ice cream truck or heard it coming, Scott Joplin. So today we remember Scott Joplin, not just as a king of ragtime, but as a trailblazer whose music transcended time. Rest in peace, Scott Joplin. Thank you for sharing your gift with the world. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another inspiring story about the legends beyond the songs. Until next time, keep the music alive. Bye.